Okay, so this is the tutorial about the shortcode plugin, custom content shortcode, and how it works, and where it's located and why. So basically what we get from it is like on the blog. Let's take a look at this area of categories, so how it's done. So first of all, we need to identify where it's displayed in our template, in our theme. So this website uses Helium theme, and it's a country, and it's got this structure. These are basically templates in the standard WordPress terms. This is all the areas which refers to this template which we choose from this menu. Styles, layout, content, page settings, particle defaults in country terminology, and some extras about menu. This is global elements and outlines we got here. It's like also the cloning menu, like that one drop down which we saw previously here at this link. So we go and we search for something like blog or some blog category if we work with the category page, and here we got like not so huge choice. So we got blog category, archive, blog post single. So obviously blog post single, it's for the blog template post, and blog, it's probably for the our blog post list. So we go to the layout. We can change something in styles, but styles, I guess, if I not mistaken, I think styles are rather global element, so it's like not for the template. But layout, we got each for each template a separate area layout reference in this template. So we go here and we see that we got main bar and sidebar, and then we were trying to guess if we're on the correct template, like checking what we got in this block, and we got free resources, image, and it gives us hints that yes, it's very similar to the page we see on the blog, but still we can check a few more sidebar elements so that to be sure that we are on the right path. So follow RSS. So basically probably it's the right place to edit. So we go here and we see that first two elements were added into the intro section, and then by analogy we add block cut stop. We added this widget position element so that to be able in the future to add widgets in this area here in the appearance, and widgets as in page. So we added block cut stop widget position. We named it like this, block cut stop, And so block cut stop we see here, and then we got this shortcode which is responsible for the display of our categories. So this block here, these categories, they are displayed by this shortcode. So this shortcode it generated with this composed with the rules of this plugin, custom content shortcode. Very advanced, very useful, and very easy if we compare to the standard WordPress ways of editing templates. Very easy way to display any content from post, custom fields or standard fields, and to loops like lists and menus, and even conditional displaying of content. So it's very, very powerful, simple, but simple solution. Very, very recommended. Very good stuff. Here it's very intuitive. You can refer to this great documentation. In particular, you can read Getting Started to just imagine it, to just image the whole concept, how it's working, and then follow to the taxonomy area. And here you will find a great explanation on how this displayed. So on widgets, we here got basically for each category we set this order, so to tell the plugin how we wish to order this list. And for each equals category, we loop type post, because this plugin can loop any custom post type, for example. So we need to explicitly tell him that it's typed post. And here count equals 1. So we need to so that for each category we need to check how many posts it's got, and if at least one, then we display link to this post title. So it's very easy. So for each category we do this loop, and then we got this list. So if you wish to exclude, for example, this timed content category, you can write a conditional statement here. If term equals timed content, then not to display anything. Or the better way is to go to timed content category and just to make this posts drafts, because it's also not very good for SEO. This weird posts which just like trash on the website. Basically, it's usually just common practice to remove to display any category which got at least one post. So, but you can also check if it's one category or another by ID, by name, or even by slug. So this is how we displayed our categories. And next we looked at our templates and how we edit layouts. And so the next thing, I guess this one here was displayed by a widget, standard widget, nothing special. So here on the sidebar, it's a widget here, categories, and here title categories, show post counts. You got a few options. So this was done by just like this, by adding widget. So first of all we got here, and then we drop here widget, and we pick a widget, and here we got categories, this standard widget. We name it, we hit apply, then apply and save, and here if we refresh, we will have this categories list at the bottom. Here we got it. So I will remove it for now, and by the way, it's done like this, very easy. The only thing, don't forget to save the layout after you remove or add things on the layout. So next we got probably this Ajax thing, right? So like the infinite load, Ajax load, so like this, like this, like this, and so on and so forth. So what we how we did that? So it's again this layout, and instead of WordPress posts, this one block here, WordPress post standard block, we put this again widget position. Just put it here, and we named it Ajax blog posts. We gave it unique position ID, don't forget about this, and then we also gave it CSS classes, but it's already details, so for the looks of this list, so it would fit them looking. And then we just saved, and then we went to this widget area and Ajax blog posts, and here we pasted the shortcode of the plugin which responds for this Ajax infinite load. A few words about this plugin. So it's this one. You will see it's here Ajax load more, and here we got its settings, and the most important part is repeater template. I've sent the code, by the way, so that it would be saved and in future, so that if something happens we always got it. So, and here this is rather simple. It's used PHP and WordPress functions to compose this template, but by the way, it can be done with custom content. Very useful plugin. Then after composing this template, we go to the shortcode builder, and very intuitive also in few steps here we compose our shortcode in this area. So custom content got this feature, advanced feature PHP, and after you learn the shortcodes, you can use it even in PHP. so like this PHP structured and end short, and inside of these codes you can paste even shortcodes from this plugin. Unique feature. And thus you can compose any template you wish. And next, also here I saw this area after single post, also composed with the custom shortcode plugin. So it's categories. Also for each category, current true, it means that it tells to the plugin that we meaning our current post, and trim true, it's for you can read, it's for formatting, and then also styling, and then we display each link of each category basically. And related pose. So for each category we display related pose. This is styling, CSS and HTML, and related also from the custom content shortcode. It's says to display related from the same category posts, and order randomly, and to display children if it's present, and relation and, so not excluded, and then field title link, and then we close our tags. So it's about most of the this shortcode about this related tag related shortcode. Just read it on the documentation here, also in the taxonomy. Taxonomy. It should be here, yes, related taxonomy, and it's rather not that huge, just a few paragraphs. And I think that's all. So if you got any questions, so as usual, drop me these ones, and I think that's it. Maybe about SSL, but it's propagating, so even there it should be okay.